Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just want to make a quick little video to kind of explain 7.2 Ninja. This is something I feel like not many people are talking about because it is so insignificant of a DPS increase, but me being Ninja Prodigy, we gotta talk about it, okay? I'll also be explaining a bit more than just DPS changes, but also how pet potency actually functions with Ninja when we talk about the Bunshin clone and the Phantom Kamaitachi, and how the tooltip on the actual abilities is actually misleading. So if you see here, melee attack potency says 160, right? But this is actually misleading. So the actual potency of Bunshin clones is 147 potency. It's not actually 160 because we count it as pet potency, and pet potency just means that it's a clone, and this also applies to Phantom Kamaitachi. Now, with this information known, I'll show you Phantom Kamaitachi. Now, since Phantom Kamaitachi is pet potency, it says it's 600 potency in the tooltip, but since it is pet potency, it is actually 552 potency rather than 600. Now, I do wish they would actually mention that in the tooltip, the actual number of this. So when we do the maths with this, by the way, Aeolion's Edge, the current new 7.2 Ninja buffed GCDs with Aeolion's Edge, is actually more DPS than Phantom Kamaitachi. And I'm going to actually kind of explain this. If you see here, with Aeolion's Edge, it says rear combo potency is 460, right? This is 460 potency. Now, with a Kazimatoi stack, which you always want to actually consume Kazimatoi when you use Aeolion. You're never using Aeolion's Edge unless you're consuming Kazimatoi. The Kazimatoi itself gives that plus 100. So we're talking 460 damage plus 100. This is assuming that you're going to land it on the rear, which you should. And if you don't, use True North and make sure you land it, okay? If we add these numbers up of Aeolion's Edge 460 plus 100 with Kazimatoi, we would actually get 560 potency, which is, in fact, more damage than Phantom Kamaitachi. So what does this mean? Basically, whenever you're inside Trick Window, right, let's say I end on an Aeolion's Edge and I used my Trick and my Dokomori, right? Now I have, eventually, at some point during the rotation, during your burst, you're going to decide between Phantom Kamaitachi and Aeolion's Edge. And you should always prioritize using Aeolion's Edge. It's going to actually deal more damage, especially if you have a Kazimatoi stack. So keep that in mind. You do want to consume Kazimatoi stack when you're using that, right? However, there are some scenarios where Phantom Kamaitachi is actually better than using Aeolion's Edge. This is very good in disengage tools. So if you cannot land an Aeolion's Edge inside your burst and you have to disengage during burst, you want to use Phantom Kamaitachi over the Aeolion's Edge in those situations. So this is the cool thing about Ninja, is you have a lot of these different methods, right? You use GCDs based on different situations. With Bunshin increasing your melee attack potency by 147, so now let's do the maths. If we do 560 potency plus the 147, we get 707 potency. This is even under Bunshin. So it far exceeds the damage over Phantom Kamaitachi when it comes to actual damage numbers. Keep in mind, this is all under Kazimatoi, and it's also under Bunshin. So, it's not like, and by the way, I just want to make it very clear here, you never want to actually always end on a combo, third combo GCD when you enter a burst. This just naturally happens. So don't feel like you have to make sure that it ends on that combo so you get the highest potency possible. This is natural. If it ends there, then yes, you should use it over the Phantom Kamaitachi. So in summary, Aeolion's Edge with Bunshin and a Kazimatoi stack will deal more damage than Phantom Kamaitachi. Phantom Kamaitachi, however, is a very good disengage tool. That's what it has an advantage over Aeolion's Edge. So it's important to keep in mind that whether you're under Bunshin or not under Bunshin, Aeolion's Edge, the current new Aeolion's Edge, is in fact more DPS if you land it on the rear, if you consume a Kazimatoi, which you always should. So that's the idea of it. Just wanted to let you guys know about the current ninja. It's an amazing job, by the way. I love it. I've been playing it from the start, so it'll always be my favorite job. Think of this video as a update to my Dawntrail Ninja Guide, which you guys can check out in the description below. And that guide basically highlights everything. I just wanted to update this section here because while it is a minor difference, I think it's important to know as a ninja what pet potency actually means, and how the tooltip is actually misleading. It doesn't actually tell you the exact number of the potency. The display is incorrect. Since it's considered pet potency, it's different. And all this information that I've obtained, by the way, is from the Jackal. Absolutely amazing. She basically is the one that did the maths behind this. I'm simply sharing this message. I feel like a lot of people should know about this. So shout out to the Jackal for actually doing all the maths behind this and diving deep into it. But this is how it is. So yeah, make sure you guys check out my full ninja guide if you want to dive more deeper into ninja. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you hopefully next time. Peace out.